guys, here we are on the road again for another travel vlog. We've got the week off, so we decided to take a trip to a store that I've been wanting to go for a very long time. Seeing all the events, they've always got a good amount of stock, some decent stock. Got them on Facebook, check the store out, it looks amazing. We're just absolutely crammed full of stuff. So yeah, we're going to York, we're going to see Sore Thumbs, and hopefully pick up a few bits. I noticed a few bits I'm after on a few pictures that they've been posting lately, so hopefully they've still got it. But it'd be good just to go down there, have a browse around the store for a few hours, maybe have a chat, and see what's happening down there. We've not long past Pontefract, so said hi to Gareth on the way by. It takes 2 hours to get there. We've only got about half hour left now, so not too bad. We'll catch up there, hopefully get some footage for you guys, and well, let's see what happens, shall we? So we've made it. It's down a really tight street, but managed to find a decent car park. As per usual, it's been nice and sunny the last few days. Today we'll go out walking and exploring. It's pissing it down. So yeah, absolutely hammering it down. We're going to be inside anyway, it's not too bad. Just across the road, looks mental. Let's go inside and see what they've got to offer. guys, Glory Hunter back with our trip to Sore Thumbs in York. Now, hope everybody's well and good. Been away for a couple of weeks. I've actually had a week off, and I'm filming this literally on my last day of my week off. We did go to York at the beginning of the week, and just had a lot of stuff to do. Been going various trips and stuff, which again I'll be doing maybe videos and stuff on. But yeah, we went to Sore Thumbs finally. I've been wanting to go there for quite a while. After seeing them all on Facebook and everything, following them, seeing them at events and what have you. And yeah, the store looked pretty good, so I thought we'll take a trip down for the day. Spent the day down there, having a walk around the town and everything as well. But we started off with Sore Thumbs. So, got a fair bit of stuff from there, some absolute cracking titles, a couple of probably holy grails for me on a couple of various systems. So really glad we did go down and find these down there. One of them I wasn't expecting them to have. I didn't know they had it, but it's probably one of the best, most expensive games I've ever bought. So that'll be coming shortly. But also while we're down there, obviously we checked out the local GAME and CEX, which was actually right next to each other. And got a couple of decent bits from there as well. And yeah, like I say, just spent the day down there, walking around the town and what have you. So yeah, it was a pretty good day. Like I said in the video, it was absolutely hammering it down with rain on the way down there, and it was kind of just spotting a bit when we got there, just drizzling. But we spent quite a bit of time in the store, and then by the time we come out, it actually stopped raining and brightened up, and it was actually a pretty good day. So we had a good day down there. But yeah, great to meet the guys in there. We had a bit of a chat and what have you. They said they're going to Revival, so we'll probably catch them again down there. And yeah, so all the games were in like plastic covers and sleeves. Now obviously he's took some of them off, except for the most expensive again, like he kept the cover on that. So some of the prices aren't on them. I'll try and remember, like I said, it was like a week ago. However, he did me a deal anyway, so ignore some of the prices on there because I did get a bit of a deal. I'll try and remember what it was at the end. I think it was around £200 I spent in there, maybe a little bit more, just over like 210, something like that total in the deal. He did knock 20 quid off a certain title, which we'll come to last. So shall we make a start of what we got at Sore Thumbs in York. So I found the prices to actually be pretty fair, and some good prices on their stuff, and the store was awesome to walk around. A little bit smaller than I was expecting after seeing pictures, but the store is absolutely crammed with just everything you can imagine retro. It doesn't have any, or at least I couldn't see any, obviously current or last gen stuff. No, even back to like the Wii, there was no Wii, and I don't think DS. It was all pretty much the old Nintendo, Sega. I think the original Xbox and the Dreamcast was probably the most modernish stuff they had, like that far retro and then further back. But yeah, some great stuff in there, absolutely crammed. They got a lot of Japanese figurines and kind of stuff if you're into that kind of stuff. A cabinet full of Final Fantasy stuff, which I could have just bought a lot and spent a fortune on. But yeah, really enjoyed it, so I think we will be going back again at some point. It took us about 2 hours to get down there, so it wasn't too bad, it's not too far. Most places we go, when we travel far, around 2 hours journey, so you know, it's pretty standard. And I get to play on my DS in the car, so that's all good. Anyway, so first title we got is a PS1 game, which I recently came across while playing the demos that I've been getting, and quite got into this. I thought I'll look out for this when next time I'm at an event or whatever, and they had it there, so I picked it up. It got 6 quid on it. It is C12 Final Resistance. Just have a bit of a sticker mark there that I just need to get off. But yeah, it's been playing it. It's pretty good. It's kind of a third person shooter. You're shooting at aliens and stuff around urban environments and things that I've been into so far. But yeah, works pretty well. It's obviously got its manual and everything in there. All of these had manuals and what have you. So yeah, got that in the old collection. We'll be giving that a go at some point. I need to have to put my games. I've not thought about that. Then the next one we got another PS1 title. Again, I came across this while playing my demos, and I think it is one that I do kind of remember coming out back in the day or hearing of, but never played. And after seeing it on the demo, I think it may have even just been a rolling demo. It looked pretty good, so I thought, again, I'll keep an eye out for that. I think this is up for £20. It is a third-person kind of RPG Resident Evil-ish type game, I think. It's 3 discs. But yeah, that is Galarians on the PS1. So I'll just say over 20 hours of gameplay spread across 3 discs, 70 minutes of stunning cinematics, strong, suspenseful, involving storyline, unique psychic combat, 3 devastating attacks that include pyro, tele, and psychokinesis. So there is our back. A bit of a glare coming off the TV because I need the lights. It's a bit of a dull day today. There's our first disc of manual. This is in absolutely great condition as well. It's like the discs are mint, the manual's mint, not been touched. There's just a few light marks on the front where I guess it's been shelf weared and stuff, but other than that, it's absolutely spot on. So glad to have that in the collection as well. I have played it a little bit at the beginning. You kind of hooked up to a machine I don't know if you've been captured or you've been experimented on, and you basically have to try and get your way out, and you can use like psychic powers to blow up people's heads, which was pretty fun and surprising at the start of the game. They just kind of explode. So that was pretty fun, really good. So we'll be getting into that. Let us know if you've played it, what you thought of it. And then we got one PS2 title. Again, I thought I had this, but I didn't. I'm trying to get as many RPGs as I can on these systems. So obviously RPG on PS2, one I never played, but I've seen it quite a few times. This one doesn't have its price on it. It was only a couple of quid. Evergrace on PS2. So this looks quite interesting as well. There are 2 characters to choose from, a male and a female, and they have different storylines which I think are intertwined. Combine artifacts with armour and weaponry for a fashionable ensemble. Challenge extraordinary creatures to the bitter end. Utilise many bizarre weapons to wipe out enemies. Yeah, that seems alright. I mean, again, I played it a little bit. Kind of, so obviously you've got your character, you're walking around the world, and then the enemies they're in the world, but also they can spawn into the world. It's not like a random generated battle. You can obviously choose your fights, kind of like, but sometimes the enemies are there to see, sometimes they'll just spawn, and then you can obviously go choose to fight them or whatever, unless obviously it's a boss that you need to fight. But again, this is in absolutely mint condition, like the manual, everything, the case still shiny new. So really good condition stuff down there as well. So great to get some of these bits. Then we'll do these in reverse. So better ones to last. So OG, the main thing we went for, some OG titles. Now I had seen one of the main title in a picture they'd posted on Facebook. So I was hoping it was still there to get. Luckily it was. So I finally managed to get it. Kind of one of my early grails that I've been after. Fairly expensive title on the system, but we'll come to that last. So we've got 5 more OG titles for that full collection. First one coming up, Ultimate Pro Pinball. No price on it again. I think it was like a quid, 2 quid. Nothing spectacular on that, but in great condition. Manual nice and flat. Next up, our second one of these. I think there might only be these 2. I need to check. Cabela's Dangerous Hunts. There on the OG. So I played this a little bit, and yeah, it seems interesting. You set up your guy with all your gear, so whatever rifles and guns you want to take. If you want to take like a water canister, GPS system, that kind of stuff, you only got so many slots, so you have to choose wisely what you want to take. And you go around areas hunting down big animals and stuff, like bears, wolves, rhinos on here, leopards, that kind of stuff. So it says there's 27 big game animals to hunt. 12 exotic locations throughout the world, 3 modes of gameplay. You got your quick hunt, action zone, and a career hunt. Thousands of authentic gear options, including 11 rifles, 3 handguns, 2 bows, 1 crossbow, 3 knives, and 4 different scopes. There's also shotguns as well. It doesn't really mention that. I guess they kind of put that under rifles for some reason. But yeah, it seems alright. I've never really played these games before, but after giving that a go, I might look into them a bit more. It seemed quite fun. Although I did just go on a quick hunt and found the bear pretty fast. Shot it within 2 shots, killed it, and the level was over. So I need to find a bigger, more variety range of level. But yeah, seemed alright. And then one I picked up, I think, on the PS2 a little while back, but obviously need it on the OG set. Got a fiver on it. It is Pitfall: The Lost Expedition. Been playing this a little bit as well. Again, seems pretty fun. It does include, it says Pitfall 1 and 2 as well, but I think you have to complete the game to unlock them. Explore and vine swing across 40 challenging adventure-filled levels. Arm yourself with cool tools, including a slingshot, TNT and ice axes. Battle enemies at every turn, from human mercenaries to crocodiles and scorpions. So yeah, it's a 3D adventure platforming game. A bit of fun, bit of comedy on there as well. Yeah, play that a bit more later on. And one I've been after for a little while. I remember playing this back in the day around a mate's on his Amiga. This is obviously an updated version. The original was more kind of a 2D point and click. Was it really a point and click? Adventure, you choose what happens, constantly dying. The original Dark Souls, Dragon's Lair, 3D, Return to the Lair. I played this, and yeah, it plays like Dark Souls took some inspiration from this, I swear. 3D, third-person adventure, going around trying to save the princess. You play as Dirk, the bumbling knight, if you will. And yeah, you're just taking down various enemies, escaping traps, doing puzzles, that kind of stuff. And you just randomly die all over the place. Like, it's brutal. Things from bookshelves just falling on you, crushing you. The floor just opening up and swallowing you, that kind of stuff. It's just remembering where things are and trying to get through. But a lot of fun. And I think back in the day this would have been quite hard. I'd been frustrated and probably given up on it. But after playing a lot of the Dark Souls games and stuff modernly, getting that kind of mentality into it, I was actually really enjoying it. And again, it is in great condition. So that is one I'll be playing through. The missus was quite enjoying me watching it as well, she's having a laugh. So yeah, definitely getting into that. What else does it say? So obviously we're trying to defeat the wily wizard Murdoch, or Modric, how do I pronounce it. We've got Singe the Dragon, nearly 40 monstrous minions like fire drakes and giddly goons. Survive over 250 treacherous castle chambers, located with devious traps, wicked puzzles, hidden secrets and mighty power-ups. Ultimate home theatre sound, blah blah blah, for the Xbox. In-game movies, and take full control of your favourite night to venture in an all-new 3D enchanted castle and enjoy brand new gameplay. So yeah, really enjoyed playing that, so I'm glad I picked that up. That was up at 15, so holds a good price on the OG there. But our final title, like I say, it holds a steady price, this does, and it is, I'd say, fairly rare. It's quite hard to get hold of. But after this, since starting to collect for the OG, never come across it, and they finally had it in there. It was there on the shelf, so picked it straight up. It is in absolutely great condition. There's a sticker on the front you need to get off, but that'll come off. Everything else is spot on. This is up at £25, which I think is still cheaper than CEX, so it weren't too bad. Too bad. OG exclusive, only on Xbox. Arx Fatalis. Finally got it. There we are, Arx Fatalis. Just look at that artwork. That's great. Absolutely great. There's a back, like I said, there's just a sticker on there as well I need to get off. That'll come off fairly easy, if you can see that. So, it plays a little bit different to actually what I was thinking of. Nice flat manual. Nice crisp. Brand new. Yeah, it plays a lot like a kind of Elder Scrolls game. So that kind of Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, a lot like that. Traditional. You start off in a cell. You break out and try and get out of the dungeons, that kind of stuff, and progress. You've got your sword, daggers, shield, that kind of stuff, magic powers, all that. But yeah, it seems pretty good. So really excited to get more into this. I played a little bit, like I say, to get out of the prologue, if you like, the dungeon. So fight in real time, aim and kill with axes, magic swords and bows. Meet goblins, the undead, golems, demons, dragons, the worst of all, humans. Unique magic system, 50 spells to create, drawing the runes on screen. Now yeah, this is something I want to talk about. So you learn a spell and it tells you various commands, and you have to use them commands, obviously with a D-pad, like left, right, up, down, whatever, to to draw the spell to then master it to be able to use it. So that was quite interesting. It could be warrior, mage, thief, multiclassed, repair your own weapons and armors, create your potions, put torches out, that kind of stuff's all on there. Outstanding graphics and 5:1 real-time sound for total immersion. Yeah, it plays really well. Been wanting to play it for quite a while. Glad I finally got it. Really enjoying it. So yeah, we'll be getting into that. Like I say, if you like your kind of Elder Scrolls games and you like the OG, definitely worth picking up. Seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. So, the last one we got from there, the big hitter, a massive hitter on the Dreamcast. Like I say, I think this is now the most expensive game I've bought, other than Steel Battalion, which is obviously a control and peripheral as well. Not really counting that. It's a single standalone game, most expensive game I've bought so far. Holds a ridiculous price. He had it up for a good price, and like I say, he knocked me £20 off this as well, so I got it for an even better price. It was up at £150. In this condition, it typically goes for around £200. So yeah, it was even cheaper than CEX. Like I say, he knocked 20 quid off, so I got it for 130 on the Dreamcast. The game that I've most been wanting to play since getting my Dreamcast. Nothing to do with the price or anything. Like, I played the first game, really enjoyed it. It got me into kind of RPGs and stuff. And I didn't even know the sequel had come out because it was near towards the end of the Dreamcast life. Not many copies come out, which I think is why this holds such a high price. A game I've just wanted to play and really get hold of, but it's so hard to get hold of, especially for a decent price. So to get this for that was, I thought, a bargain. It is the mighty Evolution 2 on the Dreamcast. Finally have it. Get to play it. Far off promise. There we are. The RPG of the Dreamcast. It is in absolutely great condition. I would say absolutely near mint, which is why I say they typically go for around £200. Disc is absolutely fine. No spindles missing on either front or back. However, the reason he knocked me 20 quid off, doesn't have its manual. I was so gutted because it was in the cabinet behind the game, so I couldn't see the sticker that said if it was complete or not. And when I asked to see it, he did say, you know, it doesn't have its manual. I was like, no, damn, what do I do? Got it. He said, oh, wow, I'll knock you 20 quid off. So I was like, at that price, I said, I can't leave it. I need to play this game. So I broke my rule of not getting a game without a manual to make this an exception for this, because it's worth the exception. So I need to source a manual at some point. It is a game I'd like to have the manual for. But yeah, just got it just so I can play it now. CX haven't had this in stock, I don't think, ever. I think they sell it for, like I say, around 200 quid upwards, going mint. And this is in great condition, absolutely great condition. Gorgeous real-time 3D graphics, turn-based system, that's how I like my RPGs. Hundreds of new weapons, skills and artifacts to discover. New, predefined and random dungeons. So you can have a lot of fun on that and getting into that game. It's just one I've been after for so long. The holy grail for me on the Dreamcast, that is absolutely. So cannot wait to get into that game and give that a blast. So that was it from Sore Thumbs. That's all the ones we got. We got our 5 OG, our Dreamcast, PS2 and 2 PS1 games. Like I said, I think it came to around 200 quid, maybe slightly over, but he knocked me that 20 quid off. So yeah, cheers for that. Absolutely great. We will be going back and obviously seeing them at events and stuff. So like I said, while we were down there, we nipped in to other stores and stuff as well. First up was the game, and then literally across the little pathway was the CEX. So nipped into game. I did pick a couple more titles up, but ended up putting them back for various reasons. But the 2 we picked up in a deal, 2 for 20 quid, so a tenner each. One I've played on the Game Pass that the missus gets to try out. Didn't realise it was a Sniper Elite game at first, but it is basically all the Sniper Elite games put into one, reimagined in zombies. So Zombie Army Trilogy, there on the Xbox One. So like I say, it's got all the campaigns of the first 3 Sniper Elite games, and you just kind of play through them backwards, and all the enemies are zombies. Hitler's messed with the occult, basically, turned everyone into zombies. But co-op campaigns as well. Got the infamous X-ray kill camera still in there, so you shoot your bullet, it slows down, pierces the skull or the body, wherever it is, in the X-ray vision, so you see in the skeleton break if you hit them in certain organs, you see in the organs being pierced, that kind of stuff. So yeah, just really good fun, great games. Obviously, no manual. And the other game we got, which is one I've been after for, again, a little while, I keep saying it. But there's quite a few titles I've been after for a little while. One I remember seeing, I think they have a version on the Wii. Did it originally come out on the PS2, I think? Okami HD. You can't see that because of the glare. But there, on the Xbox One. So yeah, we'll give this a go. It's supposed to be quite fun. It looks absolutely gorgeous, the graphics. I haven't tried it yet. But we'll be installing that pretty soon. Yeah, let me know what you thought of that, if you've played it on any other system. I know it's on a couple now. But yeah, it just looks absolutely gorgeous, so we'll give that a go. And that was it from the game. They also had no last gen stock in that game either. We've been to loads now, they've all gone. But we got a few decent titles from the CEX using our credit up. Let's put this in some kind of decent order. Oh god, we'll save that till last. So, a few Amiga titles for, let's start with the 360, shall we? That's why I already put them in order. One I came across, absolutely spanking new. Don't really know much about it, but I thought I'd give it a go. It's probably quite an uncommon title, like I said, I've never seen it before. Battle vs Chess for £8 on the 360. So basically chess with battling, so your pieces come alive and fight each other. Kind of, I guess, a bit like that Harry Potter scene. But yeah, it's in great condition. We'll add that into the set. I don't know, not played it yet, we'll give it a go. Then one of the last Transformers games I needed on the 360, I actually think I only need one more now. £6, Transformers Fall of Cybertron. So I got this mixed up with War for Cybertron, which I already had. So yeah, this has got the Dinobots in as well. Love me some Dinobots. Be getting all up on that. Great condition. Nice flat manual. Nice new case. And one that the price has dropped quite a bit on this now. It's holding a steady price. It's around 15 to 20 quid. Gone down to £8, so found it in there. Again, a little bit of an uncommon title to get hold of. Captain America Super Soldier. Down to £8. So picked it up while it was there. Yeah, you basically play as Captain America. Going through, I think it's based on the first film, maybe, that they made. I'm going to hazard a guess. I don't know. It probably came out around the same time as a tie-in. I'm not 100% sure. Not played it yet. Third-person beat-em-up game with Captain America. What else do you expect? Shooting bad guys in Hydra and taking on the Red Skull. So yeah, we'll give that a go. And a blast. Is that more? No, it's single player. Yeah. Then a few titles for the OG. We found 3 titles for the OG in the CEX. First one up at 350, which again, this one wasn't on my list. I really need to look at that list. Ford Street Racing. So we've got the Ford Racing. I think it's 1, 2, and 3. But this is the Street Racing one. So yeah, added that in. Features Ford cars, I guess. Then another one I've been after for a while. Ever since finding out about it, I needed to get this game. I found it twice, but on the PS2. Finally found it for the OG Xbox. Quite hard to get hold of, is this. And again, holds a bit of a steady price. It's up at 20 quid. Luckily we had the rest of our credit to use on it. But Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. Finally got it on the OG. Give it a bit of a go. A lot of fun. Great condition. So obviously it's set in the old Fallout post-apocalyptic world. Over the top third-person action set in a green apocalyptic universe, which pretty much just said. Outrageous arsenal of weapons including homemade plasma rifles, cleavers and fragmentation grenades. Choose from 3 unique customizable playable characters. auto-targeting ability to cycle quickly through enemies like rats, roaches and red scorpions. Single or multiplayer co-op play. So yeah, we'll give that a go. I think looking at the back, it plays a little bit like, if you're into OG, the Hunted games, so Hunter the Reckoning, that kind of stuff. I think it's that style of game, based in the Fallout universe. So yeah, can't wait to give that a proper go and get into that. Finally got it in the collection. That is most of the ones that I've really been after now on the OG done with. So yeah, decent set there. Then the last one we got, I didn't look at this properly. I kind of messed up on this. It is PAL, which is why I'd just seen that it was PAL. Picked it up. It was one that Rob, Shoes Mate, was talking to me about when we were at Donny last time. So I've seen it, sent him a message. He said, yeah, that's the one I was talking about. I can play it. It plays fine because it is PAL. However, it is the French version of Tecmo Classic Arcade, up at 15 quid. Yeah, I suppose it was a bit of a giveaway when I seen that the exclusive to Xbox sign, before my camera cut out, the exclusive to Xbox sign obviously says exclusive Xbox, not the traditional. And then looking on the back, yeah, everything's in bloody French. If you can even see that, get my face out of the way. But yeah, it's all in French. So it's a French version, but it's French PAL, so it will work. It will be a placeholder for now until I get a proper English one, which is what I want. And Rob said he'll probably even have this off me, so I will be keeping hold of this, mate. Obviously, if you do want it, rather than taking it back. So games we've got on here: Tecmo Bowl, Rygar, Star Force, Solomon's Key, Plureds. I don't know. Some of these are probably in bloody French. I can't read them. Pinball Action, Strato Fighter, Swimmer, Bomb Jack, Tecmo Cup. So Bomb Jack I actually played at Arcade Club, so I was giving it another go on here. That seems pretty good. Bit of fun, little platformer collecting bombs that are about to explode and stuff flying around the screen. So had a quick go on that, played that. Rygar looks pretty good as well, to be fair. I must give that a blast. But I think Rob was saying to play the football game. I guess he means that Tecmo Bowl game there. But yeah, we've got it in the collection for a placeholder for now. I can play it, so that's all good. But that was it. That's what we got from our CX and our trip down to York. It was a nice day out, like I said. Nice to finally get into Sore Thumbs and meet them out. So go check them out. Either take a trip down to the shop, which is like in Aladdin's Cave, or they're always doing events and stuff, so they always bring a whole host of stuff and have a pretty big store. You've probably seen them before, I would imagine, or at least heard of them. Check them out on Facebook anyway. They always post stuff up on there, getting really random and crazy Japanese bits and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, really good. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let us know in the comments what your favourite games were, if you've played some of these, your experiences on some of them. So hyped to get that Evolution 2. Like, really glad I've got that in the collection now. That's one of my gems. And we're going back in its protective cover now and stored on the shelf till I'm ready to properly get in and play. I need to get another VMU actually. I've used all my VMU space up, so I need to get another VMU so I can play it properly and save it. But yeah, I've just been playing my games a lot lately. This week we've been travelling a lot of places, but yeah, just playing some games, completed a load of games, and just having a break from everything and chilling out. So anyway, guys, hope you have enjoyed. I've had a little bit of a break, but hope you've enjoyed coming back. Bit of a different video for you. Well, same video, more pickups, but we got some footage for you from stores and stuff. And well, we'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys. Bye for now.